Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA, of course, at the moment in the focus. I'd like to do another update. I had a lot of requests for another quick update to take a look at the shorter time frame Elliott wave count, and we can take a look at that. Also, I'd like to talk about the higher level time frame Elliott wave count, and you can see it here on the chart that in 2018 or end of 2017, when it made the first peak, actually it was January 2018, this was Cardano's or ADA's first wave one, an impulsive wave to the upside, after which we came down in a very long bear market in a wave two in March 2020. We then moved up in another wave one. This could have counted as a wave three, but for a wave three, it just didn't come high enough. We would normally need to see the 1.618 FIB extension, or let me just check, maybe we actually did come high enough. We start here normally at 0, so let's take a look at that, wave one. Oh no, it came actually high enough for a wave 3, but the reason why this is not a wave 3 is because afterwards we came down too low. Already here we came into the price region of the wave 1, and this is just not allowed. Therefore wave 1, and this here must be another wave 2. So basically that means we have the first 1-2 setup here. This is the second 1-2 setup, which means we are currently in a wave 2 of a wave 3, because matching to this white wave 2 here, there will be a wave 3. You can actually see it on the chart here. There will be a wave 3 up here, and we are currently in the wave 2 of this wave 3, and the next wave up should be the green wave 3 of the wave 3, and you can actually see the wave 3 here, after which you should see a wave 4 to the downside, a wave 4 of a wave 3, and then a wave 5 to complete this wave 3. After which you will get a wave 4 in white and a wave 5 in white. So you can see we are so early. We are so early also with ADA here. So it's just fantastic. Anybody who's currently coming into the crypto market, in my opinion, congratulations. You don't want to come into the market when everybody's interested. You want to come into the market when everybody's losing interest. This is fantastic. And at the moment, many people are losing interest because the market has come down like 70, 80, 90% in some cases. So we are in this wave 2, and we talked about the current price target area in which ADA now is. Actually, it moved out of it. This region between the 29 cent level and the 54 cent level, between the 88.7% FIB level and the 78.6% FIB level. I told you that in here I would generally expect the reversal for ADA at any point. Primarily, I still expect a lower low though. We are very clear, At any point in this higher level target area, that is this yellow box here, this was the target area for the higher time frame Elliott wave count, which was reached. Even I thought it wouldn't be possible to get into the 30s for ADA, but we did. This was the target area based on the 88.7% FIB level down here, 29 cents, and the 78.6% FIB level. And it could be we already turned around because we reached the target area. Primarily, however, I still expect a lower low. Why? And we take a look at the lower time frame Elliott wave count in a second. So I actually will take out this target area down here because this was based on the previous short time frame Elliott wave count. Now this will need to be revised as soon as ADA is turning around again. So primarily, I still expect a lower low, but very, very clearly, and I explained it in detail in the Bitcoin video that I just did, the low can now be in at any point. Very, very clearly, because the higher time frame Elliott wave count target has been completed. ADA, including any other altcoin I cover, has reached its target area, the target area that we've been talking about for a long time. And in these target areas, these are not just drawn out of the air. They are the areas based on FIB levels, based on retracement levels for a wave 2. Okay, but this was sort of the medium-term wave count. Now let's take a look at the short time frame wave count, and we take a look at the hourly chart just to explain you what we're doing here. So this is what everybody wanted to see. Didn't have time to do it in the last video, but there we are. So we came down here on the 12th of May in a wave 3. This was a wave 5 of a wave 3. So the wave 3 was complete. We then we are now still in a wave 4. Yeah, and I had another primary scenario on the chart which had been invalidated. I think the last couple of days it was invalidated. It was a kind of a triangle pattern, which often happens in a wave 4. Now this was invalidated, and I also thought the move down had already started. Now that's clearly not the case, but we are still in a corrective wave 4 in my opinion at the moment. Yeah. But this could develop to an impulsive move. But let me just explain first why I think this is just corrective. So first of all, I've now taken the WXY that I actually had on the chart, off the chart. That was wrong. It's actually an ABC pattern we're looking at here. So let's just put it on the chart. It's an A. Yeah, we had from the wave 3 here, from the low, we moved up in a wave A. Yeah, this is actually a 5-wave move. You can count this as a 5-wave move. Therefore, it's not a WXY pattern. Here we can count this as a whole 5-wave move. A wave A consists of 5 waves. Here, a wave B, A, B, C. Yeah, a wave B consists of 3 waves. And this here is a wave C of a wave 4. So, in my opinion, here, a wave C, yeah, an impulsive move as well. A wave C consists of 5 waves as well. How I currently see it, and this is how it can be, yeah, one of the likely possibilities. A lot of people wanted to take a look here at the lower time frame Elliott wave count. So from the low here of the wave B at 44.5 cents, we moved in a wave 1. This is actually a leading, so-called leading diagonal pattern. You can see here where you have a lot of overlaps, yeah, but this is a so-called leading diagonal, oftentimes happening in a wave 1. So we moved up here in a wave 1, we came down in a wave 2, we then had another 1, 2, basically because we moved up, down, or we moved down a little bit too far, yeah, and this just makes sense from a wave count point of view. So we had a little bit of an overlap here, wave 1, 2, 1, 2, then we moved up in a wave 3, yeah, you can see the long wave. Usually a wave 3 is the most bullish one. Yeah, it doesn't have to be the longest one. In this case, to be honest, it looks like the wave 5 actually here was the longest one. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, wave 5 in yellow. But we also still have to close here the white 1, 2 wave. So that means, as we can count in yellow here, a 5-wave impulse. This completes 5 waves, but it's only the 5th wave of the wave 3. That means we would now come down in a wave 4 as it seems. Yeah. Need to be careful that we don't drop too much. It's already coming down quite impulsively, I have to say. Yeah, a little bit too strong for my opinion for a wave 4, but still possible as a wave 4. And the next wave up would then be a wave 5. Now the problem is now with this move down, technically it could actually come down all the way to 47 cents. In this wave 4. Now that would be far too big for a wave 4, so it doesn't make any sense. But usually, as you remember, a wave 4 would normally come down to in the area between the 38.2% FIB level and the 50%. And you can see that currently the price is fighting with a 38.2% FIB level at 60 cents. So this is high likelihood that we actually find support here or at 57.3 cents. If we drop below that, I would actually rather assume that we are already on the way down. Yeah, and that we already completed here the wave C of the wave 4, and that the wave 4 is already done, and we then move down in a wave 5 and actually make that lower low that I talked about. But at the moment, the wave 4 is still possible, and after the wave 4, we would expect another move up. So that means if we now here see some kind of a bullish candlestick pattern, maybe on a lower time frame, that could indicate the wave 4 is done. At the moment, we're just fighting for this support. Yeah. So of course I can't, make a video on every candlestick pattern, but if you see here a bullish candlestick or 1 or 2, maybe an engulfing green candle, that could indicate that the wave 4 is now in, and then with volume moving higher, breaking above 68.5 cents, then we could actually move higher in this wave 4 in white, in this wave 5 in white, and then complete this higher level wave 4 over here. Yeah, and this would then complete the wave C. So basically we would expect at the moment, as long as we hold above the 50% FIB retracement at 57.3 cents, I would expect a rally in a wave 5. But only if we hold that level. So if you see a green candlestick pattern, that could indicate another move up. But bear in mind, this would be like the last leg of an impulse up in a wave C, after which we would then actually expect the move down. And we have a few interesting resistance levels here. So in this yellow target area where I expect, or where you usually expect a wave 4 to go into, you have a few interesting levels here, and we can take a look at that from the other perspective. Basically what we do, we take here the Fibonacci retracement levels from that wave 3 to the downside, and you can see that this target area here in yellow is actually located between 64.7 cents and 72.8 cents, between the 38.2% fib level and the 50% fib level. So somewhere in here I would expect then the wave 5 to finish. There is another very important resistance level at 75 cents. Yeah, that will probably also be resistance should that wave 5 get higher than that. But yeah, at the moment I still expect here still a lower low. But bear in mind, the low could also be in, but I would give it a lower probability that the low is in. But this could develop to generally quite an impulsive pattern as well. We could turn this around as an impulsive wave, a wave 1, a wave 2, and if this here will be a wave 3, then we could, and we move actually higher, then hey, you know, Cardano could have the low in, but we're not there yet. And what would need to happen for that? So what would need to happen for that? I think I explained it in the previous video. To have this as a wave 1, a wave 2, and the wave 3 would need to go to at least 81.8 cents. You would then want to see a wave 4 and then a wave 5 to the upside. And this whole move would then be corrected down, and that would then be another entry point for anybody who did not buy ADA yet. Yeah? So it's looking interesting, especially ADA at the moment. So as I said, here's upside still possible in this wave 4. And if we really move above, I would say, you know, if we move above 72.8 cents, but at least, or even better, 75 cents, then it's actually quite likely this is not a wave 4 anymore, and a breakout to the upside becomes more likely, and the potential that the low is already in for ADA becomes more likely. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here at the moment. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.